liked the wink sound effect.
Thank you. Alright. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Rack is just being fucking gone from the stream elements is very funny.
I know. Look, nothing's perfect in this world, especially me.
But Woody's perfect.
So welcome everybody to the fifth session, right?
Fifth session.
Fifth session
Like that.
of Rime of the Frostmaiden. We are currently level 2, correct? Yes.
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 Sorry guys, I have so much going on in my ding-dang brain.
That's alright.
We are currently at level 2. The party is in the Tourmaline mine. Last time they went from Bryn Shander to Targos, and then once again on the road to Tourmaline, hoping to find out more about this situation with the gem mine. The speaker of Tourmaline told them that, hey, you know, there's a bunch of kobolds that kind of have taken over the place. You all went in, fought some rats, took a look for some kobolds, had a close call on the bridge.
Oof.
Too close.
A little too close. And made your way further down, following signs of even more kobolds in this mine. Before we get into everybody kind of talking about their characters, those of you who have been with us before may notice that we have a certain big furry friend missing tonight. Rakis' player AJ is unable to join us tonight, so Rakis will not be with the party. He will be up at the bridge guarding and making sure there are no more kobolds trying to pull any shenanigans with said bridge. And of course, if you all make it out of this mine by the end of the session, then, you know, Rakis will just chill at the hotel in Tourmaline, or inn, waiting for things to happen.
What if we just don't come back?
Oh.
He's gonna be there for a while.
Yeah, if you don't come back, then Rakis is gonna be probably gonna have to deal with some of that, huh?
Guess he'll be prideless again.
Stop!
Dun dun dun. So, give me one moment. I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. All right.
What?
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to tell the boys. Alright, so without further ado, we are going to start off with Alrion.
Hello, it's me, Ian. I play Alrion, same as
Hi.
every week.
You sound so defeated about it.
Same as every
I just
week,
kind of
for
ran out of
now.
steam there. Don't know why, but I'm actually very excited to be here. That's my personal fact. My fun fact for Alrion is that they are allergic to cats, but only cats from the prime material plane. Their only experience with other cats is cats from their home Feywild, so who's to say whether they're also allergic to cats from the Shadowfell or not? Don't know.
We may never know.
I hope we never know.
So would this mean, do you think that Alrion is allergic to Rakis?
I don't know. They don't spend a lot of time close to each other.
Oh! Yikes.
But, I don't know if Leonid fur is the same as, like, house cat fur. So maybe
fair.
Alrion is allergic to
You know,
Arrakis.
that is a good point.
Googling
And yeah,
if
if
they're
you're
allergic to
cats, are you allergic to lions? Same hat.
Tell us, oh mighty
Yes,
Google.
tell us, almighty Google. What have you found?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're allergic to house cats, you're probably allergic to lions and tigers too.
Well, there's our answer.
I guess Alrion is allergic to Rakis.
It's
Oh
unfortunate.
My God.
Oh my god. What a time. Tempted to message AJ, but I will let them know later. Alright. Next up, we have Alec.
Hi, I am Libby. I play Alec, the Drow Frostmaiden sorcerer. His fun fact is that his favorite rock is zircon for its resilience and age. I was going to bring up more facts about zircon, but I didn't have enough time today. But it's like a really, really old like mineral. Like it can date back to like millions of years. And he just is like, this rock is old as me. And he appreciates it. He thinks it's more precious than diamond. So, in his opinion.
Sweet man.
Wow, I love this man. Good for him.
Too.
Good for him and his rocks. All right, third up, and last but not least for this week, Obelisk.
It's me. Hi, I'm Scout. I play Obelisk Wainwright, who is a far traveler, Levistus heritage tiefling paladin. His fact this week is about his sword. His sword, Salivigant, was willed to him by the former wielder, and Salivigant is a term meaning solitary wanderer.
Fancy.
There's some Latin in there.
Yeah, Scout went all out with names this for this character.
I love names.
I've only ever named one weapon with any of my D&D characters, and I don't say it like ever, but it's one of my paladins, and his sword's name is called Requiem, like Requiem.
I remember this. This is
Yeah.
Abdiel, right?
Yeah, it's Abdiel. So I was proud of that one. But
I should give-
Brilliant name.
Timaeus' sword in that campaign is also named. Timaeus' sword is named Peleus.
More weapons should have cool names.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion, honestly.
I think there should also be weapons with not cool names. Like, hi, this is my sword. Its name is Peter.
This is Peter the Sword.
Excellent.
this looks like a Peter.
My sword looks like a Peter. Oh no. We've done it, gang. We've broken me before we've begun.
We won.
You won.
We level up now.
No, you don't.
Oh, thought I tricked you there for a second.
You thought you could.
You won the game, but you did level up.
Sometimes the victory is in your hearts, not in your stats.
It's a journey, not the
Not the destination.
Destination.
Yeah, exactly.
Level up was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, exactly. So, hi everybody, I am your DM, Jillian. Hello.
Hello.
I realized I should probably start doing DM facts each week, if you guys are going to share fun facts about your character. But I don't really have a DM fact, so... my DM fact this week is, that...
I got a DM question.
Yes, that's actually a great idea. What's your question?
If you were going to run D&D and not 5th edition, which edition would you want to try first?
Oh, shoot. That's a great question. I think I would want to try... I don't remember if it was... You would probably know because you were there for this. Whatever edition we were originally going to play back in college, that we changed on a dime because I think I think it was Jess wanted to play a different edition, and we had built out all our characters and we were ready to play, and then our DM was like, actually we're going to play this different edition instead. Do you remember which one we had originally planned on playing?
I think it was originally going to be 5th, and then we changed to 3-5.
It wasn't 5th because I had built like a shifter archer kind of person.
That would be 4th edition.
Okay, then I would probably run 4th edition.
4th edition is an
It
odd
is.
beast.
It is an odd beast. It is a very. I have heard a lot of argument on the internet about 4th edition.
Yeah, it's very divisive.
It is very divisive, but it was originally what we were gonna play, and I really liked the character that I
Yeah.
built out. And so I would like to see what exactly that system is like, and how exactly the campaign would have originally gone.
You would like to see it.
I would
That's a good
simply
question,
like to
Ian.
see it. That was a great question, Ian. Thank you.
Better than the question I was going to ask.
Oh, what's your question?
Who's your favorite Sonic character?
My favorite Sonic character? Tails.
Yeah.
I don't even have to think about it. Tails is my son. When I saw, spoilers for the Sonic movie, when we saw the end credits scene at the Sonic movie, I literally jumped up out of my seat. I was so
That's
excited. Great questions. Thank you, friends.
I can't think of a question. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That's totally fine. One last thing before we get started with our session today, our community goal of 15,000 Electrum pieces was achieved earlier. I think it was last week. Earlier this week. Was it Monday? It was Monday. So the first spell cast in the session today, whether it is an NPC or a player character, is going to trigger a wild magic surge. And I do believe I have the wild magic surge table. There we go. I've got it as a macro, so I will roll it.
Does this happen on top of the spell?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
As
cool,
soon as
'cause-
the spell is cast, that is when I will roll the surge.
Okay, cool. Because I'm like, I don't want to waste a spell slot if it, like, overrides it. But yeah.
Well, sometimes it could. Maybe.
Sometimes it does, yeah.
Okay.
There's 50 options of what it could be.
Yeah.
If you turn into a plant, I'm pretty sure you can't cast, like...
I think the spell pops and then you become a plant.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
cool.
like you could cast Cure Wounds, but also then immediately center a fireball on yourself. So,
Okay.
you know, a little bit of give and take.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be what happens when the first spell gets cast today. So that's exciting. We have our kisses and deaths counter. Currently, our kisses are equal to our deaths. We'll see if one of those numbers is higher at the end of the day tonight.
So threatening.
Ian is the one who pointed out we were due for a death because every other session has led to a death. So
Ian, don't curse us.
don't blame me.
That's not the kind of homework we needed.
Don't worry, I think we've broken the cycle because AJ's not here, so
I mean,
he's the next one in line to die.
Mm.
Well, then it might just be my turn to die.
That is true because Obelisk died, but Obelisk died
Obelisk did die
pre.
before the campaign.
Yeah,
That's
Obelisk
fair.
died pre-campaign is the thing. So Obelisk is due for a death in game.
But
Yeah.
yeah, in game, because it starts at the top of the round, just like initiative. So.
It's
His fucking death counter went back to 0.
yeah, exactly. He passed all his death saves, so his death counter reset.
He distinctly did not pass his death save.
Yes, he did. Okay.
He fucking died.
He got resurrected. He got better. It's fine.
It's fine.
He was just
So
making death saves for a long time.
yeah, just a whole heck of a lot of death saves. I believe before session, everyone was talking about taking a short rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do not think sorcerers get back into their spell slots.
No, but I
just
think you
wizards.
get back sorcery points, don't you?
Yeah, you might get Sork points back. I can't remember.
Yeah,
I'll look it up.
didn't spend any anyway.
I don't think you do. I think that's like their really
Oh
lame
yeah, the
capstone
capstone thing
ability.
is when you enter combat, you get 4 sorcery points back.
What?
Oh shit, Andorra should be getting sorcery points back.
Yeah, she should. She should have gotten back sorcery points 3 times, huh? Well,
Yeah.
twice and then
Well, first one she hadn't used any yet.
right. So
But
twice.
she should have 8 more sorcery points than she has.
That is true.
Good to know.
I have all my hit points.
Oh, yep. Sorcery points as long rest. Huh. Interesting. Oh, wow. It's so different looking at the Roll20 Compendium now that I actually own the books.
You have everything!
Alright. So, if you're rolling for HP...
We'll go and reconnoiter with Raucous and have a short rest.
What was that word you said?
Reconnoiter?
Don't say that. We can't say that on Twitch.
You can say reconnoiter.
I've never heard the word before, Jill, and it sounds dirty.
Sorry. River was just asking about joining in on the one-shot next Tuesday.
Pride, one shot.
So... Does anybody need to roll hit dice for health?
Not me.
I will.
I'm missing 1 point, so I might as well, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, back up to full.
Back up
Same,
to
baby.
full.
Good.
I only had to use half my hit dice to get there.
Well, we only have two. We only have the two.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's the
good thing I
joke.
didn't have to use all of my hit dice. All right.
Can I get a
Those
perception
are-
check for everyone while you're...
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sure.
God,
I was
why
just
don't I
about to
have-
ask if our rest went uninterrupted.
Oops. Yeah, okay, there we go. Cool. I said oops because I always forget to change my name on Roll20.
Okay. So... Alec, you hear just the sounds of... It sounds like you hear feet moving somewhere in these caverns and twisting hallways, but you do not see anything.
He just puts his finger up to his mouth and he's like shh, and he points to his ear like if he's like I hear something. I hear footsteps.
I should make it clear. You hear them during your rest, but, like, nothing comes of it. You never see, like, anything
okay.
appear.
Okay. Well, he still mentions it. He's like, stay ready, I guess.
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty.
Hard not
As
to.
they say
In the Dale.
in Icewind Dale. Stay frosty, you know.
God,
Wah, wah,
not
wah,
that close.
wah, wah.
It is apparently negative 40 degrees outside or something.
Oh, actually, I do
fucking
have the
cold.
temperature for the day. It is negative 51 degrees with light breeze.
Oh,
You know.
you know, a nice breeze.
I said
No.
a light breeze, not a nice breeze.
Now back to Al with the weather. You know.
Wow, wow. Yeah.
Hold on, aren't we in, like the springtime technically?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's cold.
Libby, it does not get above 49 degrees here.
Yeah, but it can get worse probably.
Oh,
in the
for
winter
sure.
months.
Yeah, in the winter, absolutely. I think I even made a table. I think it can get down to, like, close to... Let's see. When it gets really cold, it can get down to practically negative 120. Almost.
Oh my God, that's like being on another planet. It's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold, bruh.
But we're in a mine.
But you're in a mine. So you're closer to the lava of the molten center core of the earth.
That's how it works.
That's how it works. That's how it works,
The
baby.
core of Faerun. Yeah, once you get to a certain depth underground, at least on Earth, it typically stays around 54 degrees.
That's good. So you just
I
gotta
wish I lived there.
you just gotta go down.
At least 10 feet underground at all times.
I wish I was at least 10 feet underground at all times in the summer in Southern California.
Just go outside and dig a hole.
Just go
Where's my
outside
subterranean dog walking
and dig a hole.
complex, please?
Subterranean dog walking complex. Okay, so you have taken your short rest. Are you heading down into the deeps? The depths?
We
Yeah,
heading
sure.
into the deep depths.
Alright.
I think I like this marching order too, with Alec in the middle.
Okay, but Obelisk should be in the front because he's the big boy.
Yeah, you are in the front.
No, he's
Wait,
not.
no, we're going this way.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
get back there, Orion.
Get back there.
Get back there.
We all just awkwardly shuffle past Alec.
Make an Alex sandwich. He's a bit
Alex too
sandwich.
distracted by the gemstones.
The footsteps.
Yeah, he's been trying. Yeah, he's been.
Oh, the gemstones, yeah. Didn't do well on those rolls, buddy.
Okay, whatever.
I'm sure there'll be more.
Maybe I'll see.
Ignore the fact that you're in the middle of the. There we go. Okay. Ignore your doubles. Let me delete you.
Where are they? Oh! Here we are. Oh no, more of this shit.
More of this shit. Yes.
I don't like the fucking Twilight Princess ass walk across the rope.
That's unfortunate
Here.
for you, because that's what this
Because
is.
that's what we have. That's what we have to do.
So the tunnel's downward slope ends where it opens onto the center shaft. A wooden walkway extends from this opening and runs westward to another tunnel in the rock. In front of you, a large bucket, like the one you saw earlier, dangles from a taut rope that stretches southward across the shaft and is connected to another wooden platform 15 feet away.
So there's like a little train, like a little car that take.
Yeah, it's
go
like
across?
it is described as a bucket shuttle.
Shuttle.
Does this shit look in working order? In proper working order?
Relatively, from where you're looking, yes.
I can always cast mending on it just in case.
That's not a bad idea.
We'll fill it up with rocks and send that across first.
Rocks. What, you got rocks?
We don't got rocks.
We're in a mine.
They took all the rocks out. That's what the mine is for.
We got a pickaxe. We could make more rocks.
Are you all chit-chatting as you're standing here?
I don't think
Probably in
so.
whispers?
Yeah, we're,
I don't know.
we're probably
If we're doing
discussing
Okay.
very low what our next step should be.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Where is that like mine cart? Is it?
There's a
like,
rope?
next-
Yeah.
it goes across here.
The bucket
Okay,
is like
okay,
right
'cause-
here.
Okay, yeah, because it's cut off the view. So, okay.
Oh, because you're right. Because you're behind the wall.
Yeah, so you can tell that the bucket is large enough to hold one medium creature or two small creatures.
I think that we should do what we did previously, with one person being tied to a rope, going across just in case, the other two braced for falling, and one person goes across, sends it back, etc., etc.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Even better if we can find something to anchor the rope to that is not one of us on this side.
So it look like there's anything here that could do that?
That could do what? Anchor you onto this side?
Yeah, like an outcropping of rock we could tie the rope around, something like that.
Give me an investigation check.
Can I help here to give
No, I'm gonna
Alrion
say
advantage?
it's just the one investigation check.
Okay.
No, you don't see any particular rock outcroppings that would be good for this. You imagine you could maybe try and tie it to some of the scaffolding of the bridge itself, but
That seems dangerous.
Yeah, don't think that's a good plan. So we'll just tie it off to each other then.
okay.
I also like to see if I can see any possible kobolds hanging out somewhere. I don't know. Just see if
Under
I
the
can
scaffolding.
Are you trying to see if they're hiding out under the scaffolding?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check then, or investigation, one of the two. You can tell with certainty there are no kobolds underneath this scaffolding.
Ooh, also, does it look like it's been sabotaged like they did to the bridge?
No, it looks like it's in working order.
That's good.
He just whispers that it's looks all right from here.
All right, well, we will take precautions, but knowing that they have to use these to get around just as much as we do, and it doesn't look like they've sabotaged it, it should be safe. And as they finish saying that, they knock on part of the scaffolding.
Yeah, knock on wood. Obelisk offers to be the one that goes last because he's strongest, and so he probably is going to be better at holding on to the rope.
That's fair.
All right.
I can always go.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to go first?
Yeah. Yeah. Or question for Ian. Are you at 8 or 9 strength?
8.
Okay, me too. Damn it. Okay. All right. I was like, maybe a 9 would be a little better. Okay.
Why do you think strength is going to be better here?
I don't know.
If anything happens, it's going to be a dex save.
That's true. I do have advantage on death save, but okay. Okay.
No, dex save,
Dex,
not death
dex.
save.
Yeah. Okay. No, all right. I'll go.
Okay,
Tie
so
the rope.
you are tied to Obelisk?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so Alec hops into this bucket. And it does require, there is a crank mounted to the platform, so someone's going to have to operate the crank. Oh my gosh, kitty cat.
I'll operate the crank.
Alright. It takes about 6 seconds for Alec to get swooped over to the other side.
1 round of combat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Alec, you can see 2 different little alcoves and tunnels. So the one directly in front of you, let me make sure. Okay. The one directly in front of you has a fossilized skull partially jutting out of the east wall, about 5 feet off the ground. It has larger than normal eye sockets, a curious ridge between the eyes, nothing that would pass for a nose, and 4 small holes where one would expect to see teeth.
Whoa. Oh my god, that's so cool.
And then the other section of the area, or the other tunnel, has, you can see on some of the walls, some geodes sticking out from the walls like glassy shards. There seems to be a natural ridge with stone ramps leading upward.
He's gonna wait right
Okay.
here. Yeah, he's gonna wait.
And there is a crank on your side as well, so that you can move the bucket back over to them.
All right. He does that, and yeah, and he unties himself so that
Yep.
the decks basically all around can tie themselves.
All right.
I actually, Obelisk, do you want to go next? If worse comes to worse, I can just poof poof and I can appear on the other side.
Obelisk kind of frowns for a second, considers, and says, I suppose that does make sense. As long as you feel like that's safe.
They like reach up and put a hand on his shoulder and nod to him. Yes, I think I'll be all right.
Alec
he,
is cranking away, by the way.
Yeah, it only takes
Sending
6
it over.
seconds.
Yeah, it takes 6 seconds. Obelisk kind of like ruffles Alrion's hair in a comforting way, and says, "You're capable."
Sorry, he said what?
You're capable.
Thank you.
And I guess they'll go across without. I don't want to pull my twink friends off of this cliff if I fall.
You're not going to pull your twink friends off this cliff. It is very sturdy.
Okay. Then I will go. I will do my
Twink
6
friends.
seconds of time.
Yep, you do your time and you do the crime.
I do the time, I do the crime.
You make it over.
Nice. I crank it back to
Yeah,
Alrion.
crank that soldier boy, and Alrion, you are cranked over as well.
All right.
Da 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 da.
We solved your bucket puzzle.
There was no
Yeah.
puzzle.
You know what?
No.
Now,
Yes.
I would love
So-
to investigate that skull thing.
Yeah. What kind of investigation would you like to do on this skull?
Can you describe it to me one more time?
Yes, it is a fossilized skull, partially jutting out of the east wall 5 feet off the ground. The skull has larger than normal eye sockets, a curious ridge between the eyes, nothing that would pass for a nose, and 4 small holes where one would expect to see teeth.
I feel like something's gonna come out at me, but I'm. I think he wants to just take a peek at the like where the missing teeth are
Okay,
inside.
give me an investigation check.
Not my strong suit.
Okay. You kind of like lean down, turn your head, look up through these holes, where you would expect to see teeth, these 4 holes, and you swear you can see a crystal inside the skull lodged into the rock.
Oh, I want that crystal.
It's like the rescuers.
No, you
Yes.
can't. Don't be Apu in Aladdin. Last time you went for a crystal, you died.
I can do mage hand.
Well, it's lodged in there. You would need you would need to get rid of the skull and then use your miner's pick.
Wow.
But it does not look like a crystal you have ever seen before.
Ah! Hmm. He calls over Obelisk and Aubryon, and he says, "There's something in there I really want to get to, but we're a team. I'm not going to do it unless you guys are okay with it."
Is it possible you could dislodge the entire skull and take it with us?
Maybe.
So the crystal is not attached to the skull. It is attached to the stone.
So
The skull is like in front of the crystal, like a here. So like if this purple line is the wall, there's this tiny little purple thing right here is the crystal, and then the skull is like around it.
Yeah, like you look inside and it's like, ooh, pretty.
Yeah.
yeah, could we not dig out the skull and then the crystal would still be inside it?
So you cannot
No,
get to the
'cause the
crystal
skull is-
without getting the skull off of the wall.
Right. I mean, like, take the skull with the crystal inside it, crystal still being inside the skull.
The crystal is not attached to the skull.
So it's
Crystal's
not a
attached
whole
to the-
skull.
Right. It's like the thing ate. It's like the thing ate the crystal.
Yeah, the skull is only partially out of the wall anyway. It's like the skull like melded through the wall.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like protruding
I'm just-
out, and then the wall itself like has the crystal in it.
Correct.
Right. I'm just presuming the rest of the skull is there.
But it still wouldn't. You still wouldn't get the rock
If you
unless
could
you
get
took the whole chunk
yeah,
of
unless
rock.
you took the whole skull with all of the rocks still inside of it.
Right.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Then allegedly, yes, you could try that.
That's very heavy.
Can I attempt to make like a nature check to see if I know what this skull is from?
You can make an Arcana check.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'm not good at Arcana, but I would also do
You got
that
no
because that's-
idea. It's
kinda what I
definitely
was
not a
thinking.
natural creature, but it's
Yeah, okay, but me as a player who knows something about
no
a skull
metagaming.
with- yeah, a skull with a crystal inside it, like, ugh, okay.
I mean, it does seem like it's bad news, but this is why
It does
Ellie-
not necessarily seem like you just think, hey, there's a really cool crystal and it just happens to be in the wall where this skull is. Like, there's no bad vibes coming off of it, except for the fact that it's a
Yeah.
weird skull.
Oh, I hate this.
It's still like Alec is still asking for like, because it would take time anyway, you know, if I were to, you know, if you were to lodge it out. So like,
It does
that's
not
why-
look like it would take as long as some of these other gems would.
Oh no, this is a trap for specifically for Alec.
Obelisk says, if it were me, I say we touch as little as possible in this place. But it is really up to you, my friend.
Hate that. He you know, he has to like gather himself. He's like, okay, we're here for a specific reason, and it's not for gems.
Counterpoint, the whole reason they went to the gem mine is because you wanted gems.
I know.
But not cursed gems.
You don't know that it's cursed. I didn't even say it's cursed. I've given you
Okay.
no reason to believe this gem is cursed.
Okay, fine. Okay, he is fine. He will take the pickaxe to
Okay.
it, or the axe.
If Alec does this and
axe,
dies,
whatever.
I'm blaming Jill and leaving the game.
Okay, that's fair. See, you can see with my conviction that this is not going to kill Alec.
Hmm.
Oh, it's not going to kill Alec.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a either strength or dexterity check with your pickaxe proficiency, or your however we've been doing it. How did we do it last time?
Huh? That's a good question. I think I was just.
You got miner's tools, right? Or
Yeah,
something?
we got mason's tools.
Yeah,
And-
I think it was using your proficiency.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, we did. Okay.
It was
Yeah,
a d20 plus 4.
I'm gonna manually roll
Excuse me.
that.
Okay, so unfortunately, as you take your axe to it, you do nick the skull, and it does shatter. But you can tell it would be really easy to get the crystal out, and you are able to get the crystal out.
Okay. All right. Can I do an investigation on maybe a closer look to see what it is?
Sure.
Oh no, that's bad.
Here, I'll send a picture in, because they actually gave art of what it looks like. Oh no. Roll 20, no.
I'm sorry we're so worried about everything in this game.
No, that's fine.
Last time Alec tried to get a crystal, he did die.
That's fair. It looks almost like a geode amethyst kind of deal. It's very pretty.
Oh, that's real pretty. Is it like big, like a big chunk?
Let's see if it says how big it is. No, but it is about the size of your palm.
That's a really good size, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stashes it away in like his sack or whatever.
His sack. All right, yeah, you got a cool crystal.
Yeah, okay. And he looks very happy. He's like smiling. He's like, "Thanks, guys."
I'm glad that it was safe in the end.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but
I told you guys it was safe.
I don't fucking trust you.
It's so hard to trust this game.
I know. It's a shame.
It is beautiful, Alec.
Thank you. We'll find out. I'll find out what it is. Once we leave, I'm sure someone in town will know. You know, so I'll ask around.
Bye.
All right, let's go. There's another words.
Another room.
Path?
Yeah, yes, another path. That literally path was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, you see this other path, or this other tunnel. It is a single room. There are a ton of geodes in the walls. And then this ridge kind of goes up in the back there.
All right, let's keep moving. If we don't keep moving, I'm gonna be here forever.
Well, do you want to look at the geodes?
Oh, okay. There's nothing else. I just walked in and was like, oh, there's no other path. Okay. Well,
Yeah, no,
then,
there's just geodes. You
Okay.
can tell by looking at the geodes, it would probably take about an hour to get an intact geode out of here.
Would you guys be willing to sit around for a little bit?
I don't mind.
Melissa's like, ugh.
We can do it. It's just he's kind of like he wants to get out of this place, but he also respects that Alec loves rocks. So he's just
I love
kind of
lamp.
like
Ariane
he's like,
will kind of sit and like look to Obelisk and say, at least this seems to be a rather defensible position.
yeah, Obelisk nods and says, I was thinking the same thing, and kind of stations himself here, like to so that if anybody comes to fuck with us,
They'll
he's
find
here.
out. Fuck around and find out.
If they fuck around, they will find out.
That's true. Alright, so go ahead and give me... Oh, you don't even need to make a check for this. You spend an hour and you are able to get an intact geode worth 10 gold pieces.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
Mima told us all to drink some water.
Thank you, Mima. I forgot to get. I don't have water, but I do have a nice cup of iced tea, so I'm taking a sip of that.
Hey, anything that's hydrating. Alright. So, you spend an hour vibing and chilling and vibing.
Nothing happens?
Not in your room, no.
Heads up, my power is flickering, so if I disappear...
Okay.
Okay.
I see something. I see something over there. I have eyes.
You have eyes, yeah. You
I have
saw
eyes.
movement in the dark, but you can't really see what it is.
I
From
have
where you
eyes, and
are.
I saw movement.
Well, did it look like Rackus, or...
No, it doesn't have the.
It doesn't have the
It
black
doesn't
aura.
have the right token border to be Rackus.
It didn't have the right silhouette.
It's not the right silhouette.
Aurion stands up and draws their bow. Do you want me to see if I can get a look at them?
All right, but be careful.
Of course.
Kind of steps aside so that they can go. See.
Yeah. Just in case, since Aurion was the last one across, they'll just retie the rope around them and give Obelisk the end of it.
Yeah, he nods and he takes it.
So you go out there and you see two kobolds kind of sitting on the other platform, dangling their feet over the edge. And a slightly taller kobold wearing a fake pair of dragon wings made of thin wood and tattered white cloth, kind of is leaning up against the opposite wall. And when they see you kind of cross the threshold, he immediately puts his hands up in the air and he says, in common, "Hey, we mean you no harm. Please don't hurt us. We just want to talk."
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
Nice.
Yo!
He seems to just want to talk, and you know what? He seems incredibly well spoken for a kobold.
Yeah, he's got fancy wings. Alright, I turn back to Obelisk and Alec. They say they want to talk. What is it you want to talk about?
Well, first of all, it's only polite to make introductions. These two are my bodyguards, Vought and Zerk, and he points to the other two kobolds next to him. And I'll show you their names. There we go. Vought and Zerk.
Look at that man's.
And he says, and my name is Trex. So let me actually...
T-Rex.
Yep, exactly.
Good.
Trex, like the composite decking.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Sorry, I work in a hardware store.
That's
More
Trex.
all overheads.
Look at him!
He's a fancy lad.
He's a fancy lad. He says, my name is Trex. These are my bodyguards, Vought and Zerk.
My name is Aurion, and these are my companions, Obelisk and Alec.
Lovely to meet the three of you. But yes, you wanted an explanation, or to know what we wanted to talk about. You see, my tribe and I, my fellow kobolds, we used to live in the foothills of Kelvin's Cairn, but we were chased out by a yeti. So we sought refuge elsewhere, and the nearest place we found was this mine. Unfortunately for us, the miners got scared and ran off before we could even explain that we kobolds meant them no harm. Here's the thing. This everlasting winter has made the wilderness unsafe for my kind, and this preternatural cold dulls our wits. We simply want a place to stay so we can keep out of this horrible weather. We can work, we won't cause trouble, and Tourmaline would be richer for having us.
So that is a good argument, except for the rest of your kind that we've encountered in the mine have been immediately hostile to us and have even tried to sabotage parts of the mine to lead us to fall to our deaths. So
Well,
I can see how you might have got off on the wrong foot with the miners.
yes, well, I will admit they have not been kind to us when they came back. They wouldn't allow us to speak at all. Didn't even ask any questions, so unfortunately, some of my less astute comrades have taken matters into their own hands and decided offense is the best defense, as it were.
I see. Well, I think that if we can find a way for you to live here and for the miners to still continue their work, even if you could all work together, that would probably be a situation that would work out best for everyone. If we, if you accompany us back to talk to, sorry, his name escapes me now.
Speaker Mace to you.
Yes, Speaker Macehew in Tourmaline. I'm sure we could work this out. They would be unlikely to shoot you if you were standing behind us.
That seems quite agreeable. I would leave Vought and Zerk here in order to kind of keep an eye on our things in the meantime, and I would go with you alone as a sign of trust.
I was going to say, I'm surprised you would leave your bodyguards behind. You must... All right, we would... That sounds agreeable. It's unlikely that you'd try something against the three of us by yourself.
Can I do an insight check just on like everything he's saying?
Sure.
Right.
Seems reliable. You can't tell if he's lying or telling the truth. You can't really get a read on him.
Well, he
Sounds like a good
has,
plan to me.
yeah, you have been very reasonable to us here, and I can understand the others in your tribe being suspicious of humanoids coming in after you've had trouble with the miners. I think that it's a good deal.
Excellent. Vought, Zerk, you can wait in our little hideout here. And they kind of look up at Trex, and they speak in Draconic, kind of very nervously. It seems like you can tell that without needing to understand the language that they're speaking. And he says, "It is quite all right, my friends. I shall return with hopefully a new home for the lot of us, and perhaps honest work." And he pats them each on the head, and they head back into this little tunnel. And he says, I shall, I'll wait over here for you all to come over, I suppose. But, and he steps over here. He says, I will let you handle the bucket controls. I don't want to spook you, I suppose.
I appreciate that. It was, admittedly something that crossed my mind. One of us crosses in the bucket and down we go.
Yes, well, I assure you, I have only the best intentions, and I plan on assuring you of said intentions.
You personally have given me no reason to suspect otherwise yet, so that's good.
I am honored by your trust. Thank you.
Alrion turns to Obelisk and kind of gives a shrug. Should I go across first again? Oh, no. First this time? In case something does happen?
Aye, sure.
Arion climbs into the bucket and waits
Like, looks very nervous.
for one of their companions to crank them across.
I'll crank. Crank that soldier boy.
Alright, and Alrion is across. And you guys can all cross in safety. Nothing will happen.
Okay. Yeet.
Yeet! Alright.
Since we know what's ahead of us, I would like to suggest marching order would be Trex first, then me, and then Obelisk behind us in case, we do get attacked from behind.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will adjust the walking order and I will copy paste, or I will move you all up. Alright. Can I... Sorry, I know I've asked this before. Did I have it written down somewhere?
You want everybody's passive perception?
I do. Just so that I have it. It's 14 for Alrion?
Yep.
Okay. Abby is 10. I know I wrote this down last time, but I don't have it with me. Okay, cool. Alright, so Trex leads you back through and notices the bodies of his companions that were kind of left behind. Kind of grimaces a little bit about that, but keeps on walking. Do you guys try and talk about anything as you're walking along with him?
Yeah, when I see him look upset about that, I'll say, as I said before, they were hostile as soon as we saw them. They left us no choice.
He kind of nods and he says, that is understandable.
I
And
think Obelisk asks a little bit tentatively, like, they seemed particularly unhappy with me. Do you know why that would be?
Well, I have no beef with you. Perhaps, did you meet any other kobolds earlier on?
There was a kobold that took an unfortunate fall, but we did not speak to them.
Well,
we did not even see them before they fell. We could not have done anything.
Understandable. No, I don't know, honestly. Perhaps they simply saw that you were the biggest one, and perhaps by injuring you, they would intimidate the rest of your group into going away. That's the only explanation I can think of, honestly.
That is reasonable.
And as you continue walking, let's see who's in the back.
Obelisk should be.
Yeah, I'm in the back.
Okay. As you all start to leave this room, let me see.
Yeah, I do want to let Trex walk 5 feet ahead of me.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
The dead kobolds raised from the dead.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun, no. Let's see what's gonna happen, if it is gonna happen at all.
I hope it doesn't.
What's your AC?
Mine?
No, Obelisk, because he's the last one.
Oh, 18.
18. Ooh, that is unfortunate, because they did have advantage. Okay. Obelisk, I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So you take 9 piercing.
Owie.
What did I say?
And you are grappled, and restrained by some tentacles that came down from the ceiling.
Oh, shit.
No.
So, let me go ahead.
What the fuck?
It's like a fucking roper or something.
Not a roper.
Well, that's
What
good.
the fuck?
And it is also going to get a second attack on you with advantage because you are now restrained and grappled.
Piss off. Oh, look at that little guy. I don't like that. Brain with a beak?
Brain with a beak.
It's a grell?
It is. That is also going to hit for 7 piercing damage.
Ow!
And we're going to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Once again, glad that I was where I was. Because Alec would be dead.
Yeah. I'm glad that it's not what I was expecting, but I'm glad that I decided to ask to order the party this way.
Let me find the Grell image so you guys can see properly. For those of you who don't know what a Grell is...
I hate this thing. I hate looking at it.
Yeah,
Why it got beak?
Why do piranha plant have bone in it?
Why does piranha plant have beak in it?
This is an aberration.
It is. Alright, give me one.
That's like my whole thing. Why?
In that unfortunate irony.
About keeping aberrations out of shit.
Ain't that the unfortunate irony of the whole situation, huh? It's calamari and chicken fingers all at once.
Oh no.
Oh no. Here, let me give you guys access to Grell in your monster manual, so you can take notes if need be. Alright.
I think this thing's like a CR3.
I mean, maybe. Oh, I should roll for Trex, huh?
Yeah.
Because Trex is...
Assuming he wants to help.
Oh yeah, he's gonna help you guys. He's a good boy. Well, he got a 5, so... alright. Alrion is gonna go first.
Obelisk, do you need me to heal you or should I shoot it? Alright, I'm going to heal you.
Yeah, think about it.
Alright, I'm casting a spell, Jill.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright.
Here we go.
Here we go, baby.
You want to go ahead and do the spell first?
Yeah, do the spell first. Alright.
Oh, that's not a lot.
As Alrion reaches out and touches Obelisk, Alrion then becomes invisible.
Bye. Bye, Alrion.
That's great. Oh, hell yeah.
But if they attack or cast a spell, they reappear. But
that is correct.
Could get a little advantage.
All right. This Wild Magic Sir is brought to you by viewers like you.
Alrion reaches out and touches Obelisk and then sees themselves disappear.
Spooky.
Oh, what? And we'll just back up there, kind of press themselves against the wall so Trex can get by them.
Yeah, Trex has no idea where you are, so... alright, Obelisk, you are grappled and restrained, so you cannot move, and if you decide to attack instead of get out, your attacks have disadvantage.
Grr. What kind of roll is it to get out?
It is an opposed... Oh, no, you would You can make athletics or acrobatics. There's a set DC.
Okay. I guess I'll do athletics and get out from being grappied. I want to use a cool spell or something, or hit it, but
I mean,
gotta get
you
out
could
of
try.
here. I gotta get out of here.
All right, good. You met the DC, so you are no longer grappled or restrained, but that was your action.
All right, can I still move?
Yes, you can still move.
All right, I'm not gonna move out of its range, but I'm just gonna scoot around to give the others some room.
Okay.
I don't know that I have anything that I can do as a boneless action. I mean, I could pop Searing Smite, but I can't use it this turn, so I don't think I will. And then Lay on Hands is an action, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait, shit! I forgot I have blind fighting!
Okay, so you can see Alrion.
I can see Alrion. But I guess the creature was hiding from me, so it wouldn't have changed that I got attacked.
Right. It was, you did not have a high enough passive perception to see it.
Gotcha. Okay. That's it for me.
And I believe the ceiling here is 15 feet, and it was kind of up on the ceiling, so 10 feet wouldn't have
Gotcha.
mattered anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Alec, you're up.
Question about how 15-foot cone would look.
It would hit Obelisk from where you are,
All right.
is how it would look.
Well, couldn't he aim it like this way so that it didn't hit Obelisk?
Yes, you could.
Here?
Yeah.
Would aiming here hit obelisk?
So
at all?
usually with cones, it's, if you're doing it like not at a diagonal, it's like 1 and then 2 and then 3, like that. But if you are, I could allow you to do it so you don't hit your friend. Yes.
That'd be great. Could I stand right here?
Where you are?
Or do I have to move anywhere?
You can do it where you are.
Oh, cool. Because he's gonna cast Tearing Claws at this fool.
Okay.
Yeah. So magical slashing.
Dexterity.
19 is a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
You got almost max damage there.
That's pretty damn good.
Ooh, it got a 22 on its dex save. I rolled a nat 20. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Um,
Well, he gets half.
so it takes half damage and is not pushed. So it takes 9 damage.
That's something.
All right. Anything else for Alec?
That's all he got for now.
Okay. It's going to use its tentacles on Alec.
Hey!
Because it has a reach of 10 feet. 18 to
that.
hit Alec.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I need a con save from you, please. As well as taking 7 piercing damage.
All right. Let me take out that 7 first. That's half. 18.
Okay, good. So all you are is grappled and restrained. So it has to move a little bit closer to get you up in its beak. And it is going to do that attack with advantage because it has you in its grasp. 19 to hit.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
For 9 piercing.
He's down.
Alright. Why is your hit points acting that way? Why does it have your max and then 0? Oh, there it is. I don't know why it was acting all funky. Okay. Trex is up. Trex is going to move up here and throw a dagger. And Trex will get advantage because Obelisk is next to the Grell.
Oh, pack tactics.
Yeah. So a 13 is going to hit. All right, Trex. For 4 damage.
Go, Trex, go.
Go, Trex, go. Ariane, you are up.
I don't have any more spell slots.
Beat the thing.
Yeah, Alrion, we have to take care of the monster, and then we can take care of Alec.
Right, I'm going to shoot it with advantage.
Correct. Uh, 17 will hit.
Okay.
You know.
Well, at least a hit.
Hey, 10
Yeah.
piercing damage ain't bad.
No.
Yeah.
Good.
And you are
Alright.
no longer invisible.
That's fine. I don't think I have a boneless action I want to do. Yeah, I don't need to teleport right now.
Trex looks absolutely surprised that you manifested directly in front of him.
Yeah, actually, I did see it have a 10-foot reach with its tentacles, so I'm going to back up behind Trex.
You are within 10 feet of it. Oh, but it has Alec still, technically, so it cannot make a opportunity attack against you with tentacles.
Excellent.
Obelisk.
Hit it. Hit it.
Go for it.
Hit
Hit it.
Oh, God, please hit.
Oh, no.
Fuck. God.
Buddy.
It's a rough one.
Ugh. Oh, I'm so mad.
So
I
mad.
can't do it. I can't do anything.
Anything else? Or are you staying where you are?
I can't fucking do anything. So mad.
Get out of the way, because he might, like, drop Alec and go for someone else, maybe.
Well, fine. He can go for me.
No, stop!
I'm a big, useless lump. Can't fucking hit a brain.
Is his masculinity,
It's a fragile masculinity right here.
He's like, no!
I want to hit things. Alright.
He wants to protect people from being fucking dead.
And that's all you can do, Obelisk, correct?
That's all I can do.
Okay.
Because spare the dying is an action.
That is correct. Alec, I need a death save from you, please. Which, remember,
Cool.
needs to be whispered to me.
Okay, and I have advantage because my ancestral, or my...
Gotcha.
Yeah, your ancestral weapon.
Okay. Let's see. Why didn't
I don't know why it didn't roll with advantage, so just roll a second one and we'll take the higher of the two.
Okay.
On that 20.
Oh my god! It is a nat 20.
I
Alright.
called it.
Well, unfortunately for Alec, he's still in the grasp of this thing.
Alec wakes up restrained.
Yeah, Alec wakes up restrained by tentacles.
But
Oh, he's
death
alive.
saves happen at the top of the turn, so
Yeah,
he gets
so
his turn,
you do
right?
get your turn, Alec.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I should... I'm like, should I do Armor of Agathis just to give myself more health points, or...
Well, so it'll only be temporary hit points.
And it's only
And-
5 right now, so it's
Yeah.
like I'm gonna either way, if he hits me. So you know what? He's gonna use his last spell slot. For now, I might use sorcery points later, but to do Burning Hands right on this asshole.
Okay. Oh, you accidentally whispered that, but it's fine. Okay, so it is a dex save, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What's your DC?
13.
Okay, it failed, so it's going to take the full 12 that you rolled. It looks pretty crispy after that, but it does not let go of you.
No,
Is it
it's gonna
flammable at
attack
all?
me with advantage.
So that is all for it. Or for you, right?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. All right. So it is going to do its first attack with advantage against Alec. It's going to bite. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
For 4 piercing.
Yeah. Well, he's down again, of course.
And it's going to let go of you this time. And try and grab Obelisk.
You to get away from there.
That's illegal.
Come
Nope.
at me.
I'm calling the police.
20 to hit.
20 will hit me.
Okay, and I need a con save from you, please.
Oh no.
Alright, you pass, but you take 10 piercing damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
Ow. Hurdy.
Tooth hurdy.
Both of my guys are at 1 hit point.
I know, it's really unfortunate.
Alex,
Well,
no.
Alec's down, actually. Alec got
Oh,
got KO'd again.
poor Alec.
Trex is going to take his second dagger, run up, and try and stab it. 21 to hit. Hell yeah, Trex.
Nice
For
tracks.
6
Get
piercing.
him!
Alright. Trex is actually doing some decent damage on this thing.
Oh yeah.
Alrion.
Hang in there, Obelisk!
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You are very much not fine. 17 will hit. Okay, 6 piercing.
Ugh.
Anything else for Alrion?
I wish, but no.
Okay. Obelisk, you are grappled and restrained.
You gotta kill it.
I'll take the disadvantage and just try and hit it. I don't know, because I don't know what else to do, man. There's no other good option. Because even if I did lay on hands on myself...
He'd probably just take you out.
You could lay on hands Alec.
Could lay on hands Alec. I could pop another... It's probably... It's bloodied, though.
Or it probably like had 50 hit points or something. It's probably got like 20 now, somewhere around there. You're not gonna kill it with this attack unless you like crit.
Well, I do have Divine Smite.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
that is true. That is true.
If I hit, which is another 2d8.
You gotta hit first, though.
I
Yeah.
gotta hit first. And I'm at disadvantage. I hate this.
Voices sucks.
I don't think it has a very high AC.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna try and hit it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Nope, that's gonna be a no. Alright, you squirm and struggle, and you do not manage to land a hit on it.
Alright.
My turn.
Yeah, Ellie, go ahead and give me a death save. With advantage,
Okay.
of course, so just roll 2 of them, and we'll take the highest. Make sure to whisper them.
Cool.
Cool. Alright. The Grell is going to make its attack with advantage against Obelisk. And if this character sheet would not fuck me over, that'd be swell. Would really appreciate that. If you could.
I'm hoping the dice do, though.
Yeah? That would be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, honestly, Obelisk has the highest HP, so if anyone's gonna survive an advantaged attack, it's gonna be him. Oh,
You mean
double.
AC?
Yes, that's what I mean. It is a double 23.
Okay, well, 23 is gonna hit me.
For 5 piercing.
I mean, I'm down.
Okay. It drops you, and tentacles Trex.
At least it tries.
Yeah, it actually does not tentacle Trex. Trex has
Yes!
armor, and it rolled an 8 against Trex.
God, why can't this thing roll bad against us?
I don't know, man. So Trex is going to take that dagger, and he's going to stab again. Unfortunately, his 2 companions are incapacitated, so he cannot get pack tactics. But he does roll a 22.
Jeez.
This little kobold that could.
Yeah.
Doing fucking better than us. I'm so mad.
Alright, Alrion.
You're doing so well, Trex. Thank you.
He gives you a big thumbs up. He says, I'm trying, my comrade. Hopefully we can slay this foul fiend together.
All right. All right. I'm going to shoot it.
Alright, go for it. That'll hit. Damn.
I will
You've rolled
only
a
roll
7. Yeah, you just
17s.
keep rolling 17s. Damn. Alright. It's looking really bad.
Oh.
Alright.
All right. Okay. I'm actually going to run up next to Trex so that he can get advantage on his next attack.
Alright. You have to be within 5 feet of the creature, not Trex.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna stand next to the Grell.
Okay, you're gonna stand on top of Alec's body.
Yeah.
Protectively.
Sorry, Alec.
Alright.
He doesn't know.
Obelisk, you're up. Give me that
Let's
whispered
make
death
a
save.
Death save. Whisper.
Whisper. Alright. Alec? Okay. Let's see. You guys have both done damage to it, but Trex is going to get its tentacle attack. Because Trex has been up in his grill for a while. Ooh, that's not good for Trex. Ooh, that's not good for Trex. Alright, Trex, Constitution save. Oh no, Trex.
Trex!
Oh no, Trex. Alright, it's gonna chomp Trex. Because it's got
No!
Trex poisoned, paralyzed, grappled, and restrained.
Jesus.
Buddy.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Alright. It tears into Trex and basically takes his head off.
Oh my god. Trex, no Trex.
No, Trex.
Our buddy.
Whew. Trex is not coming back from this.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh.
Oh, man. I would have used my spare the dying on you, Trex.
All right. Well, I guess he's out of initiative order then.
Yeah, he is. Hold on one moment.
Concerned?
Ian, did you get my message?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Obelisk stands back up at 1 hit point.
Wait, what?
And Obelisk says, "Oh, you dirty fiend! Come, Ranger, let's kill this thing before it gets any worse."
Wait a minute. What?
Obelisk?
Yes, it is I, Obelisk, your companion.
Oh.
Alright. Alrion looks very confused. Happy that
Oh,
he's
wait,
awake,
sorry.
though.
Obelisk does get to do something. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
So Obelisk is gonna try and attack.
What's happening?
Maybe Obelisk will do better than Obelisk.
Maybe
Oh,
Obelisk.
sorry. I rolled Whispered somehow? I don't know how that... Oh, because it's on Whisper. So Obelisk rolled a 13, which is actually enough to hit. And does actually take out the Growl.
Okay. I could have backed up and shot it, like... I would have been able to take it out.
Yes, no, I understand completely.
Obelisk, I don't think there's anything we can do for Trex. Can you
Yes,
use
it
your
is
lay on
unfortunate
hands?
about Trex, but I'm sorry?
Please, heal Alec.
Oh, yes, of course, I'll heal Alec, of course. How do I do that in this body?
What? What do you mean?
Oh,
Use your lay on hands.
yes, that is right. Touch. And the Obelisk pokes, Alec, and, how much would Obelisk give to Alec?
Well, it can only be in increments of 5, and I have 5,
Okay.
so it's 5.
Yep. So, Alec, you are up with 5. No, you can expend as many hit points as you want. It's just the 5 is for poisons, diseases.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you could totally just give him one.
Yeah, you could
No, I
give
don't
him
wanna
one.
give-
Okay, so you
I
give
don't
him.
want to give him 1.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Alec is up with 5.
He just kind of sits up and he's like, "Oh my god!" And then he sees Trex and he goes, "Oh no."
Yes, it is a shame about poor Trex there. Well,
Obelisk, are you feeling all right?
I'm feeling perfect.
Alec looks at Obelisk. Not once did he ever say to Alec that he has ever felt perfect.
Now, companions, it is a shame about this Trex fellow, but I do believe we should be heading back to the city. Is that correct?
Well, we can't. We don't have Trex with us, so we can't complete this unless we get rid of the remaining 2 kobolds.
Oh, no, we don't
Yeah,
need to
I feel
get
like
rid of them. They're fine. They're just kobolds. The miners can take care of them. Please, let's go talk back to the... What was his name? Speaker Mace to you?
What? Alec,
Obelisk.
you said... Not Alec. Obelisk, you said something about in this body just a second ago.
Yes. Well, sometimes when I come back from, when you come back from being conscious, you just you have that out-of-body experience,
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to as well. Alec does, so.
Damn, Alrion.
Something's fucking up with
Yeah.
your boy. Alec's like, nah, Obelisk just got hit real hard on the head, for sure.
This fucking dichotomy.
This is ridiculous. I think Alec is still really groggy from waking up.
I just want to see how good this deception check is. Okay, middling. This is an inside body experience. Well, yes, we should head back to this town and speak to that speaker fellow. Should we not? Come, compatriots, let's go.
No, hold on. We should talk to the other kobolds. They're
For what reason?
because their leader just died. Like I don't want them to just find his body here.
Well, they won't. We'll go back. We'll tell the city about what happened. I'm sure they'll give those 2 kobolds a nice job. But
also, you and Alec got hurt pretty bad. We should rest for just a moment.
well, as long as we make haste, we don't know how many more of these foul fiends could be in this mine and could come at us again.
I look up at the ceiling. Are there any more in this room?
No, there are not.
Alec just looked at Alrion like, what's going on? Can I do like an Arcana check or some shit? I don't know.
Yeah, you could actually.
Cool.
Shit.
Nice.
So Alec sums up. This ain't Obelisk. This ain't Obelisk. Something's gone fucky. Something's gone wacko with his brain. Maybe, or he might be. He's talking. Yes, no, Scout. That's exactly it. That is 100% what this is like. Actually, Scout, whisper me a charisma save.
Okay.
Yes, you can tell that something's weird, and it's definitely probably magical. Obelisk, you are able to say 1 sentence.
Shit, I wasn't prepared.
Was that the sentence?
The little Rick, fucking song.
Let me
Let me out!
No. As Obelisk is talking to Alec and Alrion for just a second, his voice like goes deep again and sounds more like Obelisk, and just says, "It seems like there's been it seems like my body might have 2 people in it right now."
Oh, would you shut up? We cannot be doing this right now.
I want to try and knock him out.
Okay.
Would sleep work in this? Oh wait, no, I don't have the.
Oh, I don't have sleep. But sleep would put you and Obelisk to sleep, though.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
have
going to attempt to hit him with my dagger, doing non-lethal damage.
Sounds good.
Do I get advantage? Is he not expecting this?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage. Just smack your friend. Yeah, you you bonk Obelisk on the head. He goes unconscious. And then kind of manifesting out of Obelisk's body is a ghost.
Oh shit! I can't fight a ghost right now.
Who are you? What's going on?
Well, I am. Well, I suppose I can't fool you any longer, and I unfortunately already tried spreading myself too thin anyhow. My name is Trex.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
So that explains why he was so much more communicative than the others.
Yes, I, Trex, possessed this poor kobold in order to lead them to salvation.
Elaborate, please.
I wished to help them build a greater kobold tribe.
Then why did you just want to, leave the other 2 here and go straight to the city?
Well, because we have to speak with them first in order to to ensure that these kobolds can have a better life for themselves.
It's very noble of you to want to help the kobolds.
I agree. You guys can both give me insight checks.
Do I need to make a death save again?
No, because you're just knocked out. You're not.
Oh, okay.
I specifically did non-lethal damage.
Yeah. Alrion, you're like, okay, some of it's not adding up, but he seems genuine. Alec, you can tell that he's looking at the satchel that Trex has carried. So there's a satchel on Trex's body, and he definitely seems to be talking some mad lies over here.
He's just like, I don't think that you're not telling the truth.
No, I promise you, I am Trex, the great conqueror of Kelvin's Cairn, and I simply cannot move on until I go back to the town and allow myself to speak with the others who are there. Now, please let me back into your friend's body, and we shall...
You could go get one of those other kobolds. We'll wait for you here.
I would sure love to do that.
Okay, go for it.
He just stands still.
I'm
I'm going to do that now.
Okay.
Okay.
Did it work?
Alrion starts rummaging through their backpack, and takes out the experimental healing potion.
What
That
is
was an
what?
experimental.
That was
Cold
cold.
cold
Yeah,
resistance.
never mind. I don't have any healing potions.
Let me see if I do.
Now, please let me. Perhaps one of you, I could, if you let me in, and then we can head back to the town and make our way up. I simply need permission, and then I will leave as soon as we get to the town. I promise you.
It's alright. I'm already at capacity, but you said you were going to get one of the other kobolds?
Yes, I tried doing that just now. It did not seem to work, did it?
You did not go anywhere.
That's mighty unfortunate.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna try to wake Obelisk up.
You can do that with a medicine check, I think.
Slap in the face.
Slap across the face.
Smack.
Yeah.
Can I?
No.
While Alrion is doing that, can I just kind of like take that pouch that they were looking at?
Sure. Are you trying to do it sneakily, or are you,
Yeah.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand versus their passive perception.
Oof, not good.
Please do not touch that. I don't think you would enjoy touching that.
What's in here?
Nothing that concerns you.
Sure does concern you, though.
Yes, that is my personal possessions, and I do not want people
It's an
to
invasion of
touch
privacy.
them. Alec, give me an insight check with advantage.
Obelisk, please wake up.
I don't know that 5 does it. Jill,
Oh my
5 don't
God.
do it, does
Five
it?
don't do it. 5 don't do it.
No.
I got 9
You can try
on this.
again though, Alrion. Alec, you get the sense the ghost is tied to this satchel.
Yeah.
And now Obelisk wakes up with 1 hit point.
Obelisk?
Oh, you're
Points
awake.
at ghost.
Hello.
I've been a ghost already. That's not fair. You can't come in and be a ghost in my body. I'm already a ghost in my body.
Look. Obelisk, can you roll me an intelligence check real quick? Just want to see if
What was
an intelligence check, I just want to see if while the ghost was in your brain you got something.
Okay, I'm not good at intelligence. Just a flat intelligence
Just
check.
flat intelligence.
Oops, it's whispered, but it was a 16. That's not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Gotta get some secret knowledge.
I'm being, I'm being channeled.
Yeah. Look, the Great Trex does not want others rummaging through their stuff. I would really, truly prefer that you leave that alone.
Well, it's a good thing that there's no Trex here. It's just Janth.
Oh, you bastard! And the ghost is gonna try and get you, or at least
Hey!
not. It's not gonna actually do anything, but we are gonna roll back into initiative because the ghost has now been thoroughly pissed off about the situation.
Oops. Ah, fuck. I forgot to click my token.
Well, I got
clicked it.
real bad initiative again, boys.
Alex says, I think that, what's her name again?
His name is actually Janth.
Janth.
Yeah. Alex says, I think Janth has something to do with this pouch here.
And I will allow all of you to roll an Arcana check for free before the combat starts.
We'll all make sure to do really poorly.
Hey, Obelisk, you've been
Hey!
dead before. You know exactly what, ghosties and stuff, what keeps ghosts tied to the plane. You gotta burn that satchel, boy.
Oh.
And Obelisk, you are up first.
Only we had the man with fiery hands.
I mean, it's very stupid, but I could Searing Smite the satchel.
You could, for sure.
Obelisk looking at Ghost, looking at Satchel. Squints at Ghost, squints at Satchel. Takes sword. I'll do this. I'll do this. Sure. Yeah. Okay.
You've advantage to hit the satchel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is just like him takes a sword, stabs it directly down into Satchel.
Excellent. Fuck yeah.
Alright, and then I'll use, Searing Smite to make it fire.
Alrighty. You stab your sword into the satchel, and it catches on fire, and so does the ghost in front of you, who screams and cries out in pain, and says, I will not forget this, Obelisk Wainwright. I know your secret! And, burns up and is gone. Da 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 da.
Cool.
Alrion hugs Obelisk. Are you okay?
It was fine. It was like being in my head, but not in my body anymore, and I couldn't say much of anything. But no, I'm all right. I'm a little tired.
They put like one hand on Obelisk's cheek and one hand on Alex. Like, you are both so injured. We can sit here and rest just for a moment before going further.
Yes, all right.
Good, good. They'll busy themselves, like, I don't know, bandaging them.
Ellie gives them a kiss.
Yeah.
Very sweet. Should I use? We'll roll hit dice because we're gonna do short rest. Set the
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
Scout, I would like you to post if you have a screenshot available in game chat, just in response to AJ, just the picture of fucking Greed and Ling.
Yes. I'll get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get plus 6, 7 HP.
Did we
Uh,
have? Did we spend any hit dice or hit dice before that last?
That is.
Because I only have. Oh, you know what? I don't think I went up with my dice when I leveled up because I just have one, but I don't remember ever spending any.
Did you spend one in the last short rest?
I did not.
Okay.
Because he had full hit points.
And did you guys take a short rest before that?
I don't remember. I don't think we did. Did we?
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
More time. Oh well. Okay. Good. That brings me back up. Okay.
I can't find the specific image that I'm thinking of just Ling sitting with his legs and arms crossed, looking very angry inside like a screaming inferno of souls.
I know, I tried looking it up. It's okay. We'll find it later. Yeah, so what do you guys do during your short rest as you kind of vibe and chill?
I mean, I think Alec would kind of look at that gem again, but like, I don't know if he would get any more information from it, but he's looking at it.
Give me a investigation check.
Oh my god.
Okay, cool.
He's like, still don't know what this is.
Jesus.
Alec is like, how's my hair look, Alran?
It looks fine.
Only fine?
I mean, it looks good. A little. I mean, you were just unconscious. Your head hit the floor a little bit. Here, let me help with that. They kind of like go to fix his hair a little bit.
Give me 1 second.
How are you feeling, Alec?
You know, I'm feeling pretty alright. I think it was just a fluke that I sort of, passed out. Because I don't, normally I think, I mean, sure, I passed out for that Yeti too, but, you know what?
And the druid.
What?
And the druid.
Obla's like, you died with the Yeti.
I mean, but, I'm Hold on 1 second.
Make sure you whisper instead of just yelling, "Is this forever?" into chat.
Am I not?
I thought she was just talking about rolling so poorly.
That's weird. I changed it to GM.
If you're typing,
You have to
it
do
has
/W.
to have /W in front of it.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, the 2GM just does it for rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only learned that because I sent earlier. I said I'm gonna kill myself before Roll20 does, and I was like, wait, that's not.
Alrion looks exasperated between Obelisk and Alec, and it's like, would you boys please keep your heads together?
I'm just sitting here.
Bro, I am just.
Sure you are now, but you were just possessed.
Well, that's not my fault.
It's true, it's not your fault, but,
I did manage to tell you that I was being possessed. I feel like that counts for something.
You did very well. I knew something was wrong. It was certainly not acting yourself. Well, I guess it's because it wasn't yourself.
Ghosts.
Alec, there isn't another ghost inside of you, is there?
No, not.
Just that sad no. Well, I'm gonna say this would be a good point to take our 5 to 10 minute bio break.
Sounds good.
So, let me go ahead and switch us on over. Here we go. So, we will be back in about 5 minutes, everybody. Enjoy these lovely art selections from our lovely artistes. If you are interested in joining our Discord and keeping up with more stuff that we do, there's a link now in chat, and we will see y'all in 5. And we're back, gamers.
Hey, gamers.
What's up, Minecrafters?
Hey.
It's Minecraftian, as the kids
Uh.
say. I can say that legally because AJ's not here.
AJ has to bleep it.
AJ cannot bleep me. I'm unbleepable. Yeah, so you guys, the group finishes their nice short rest. Alec looks over his crystal. It's a crystal, nothing more. But if you turn it this way...
Oh, yeah, I think we wanted to make insight checks on Ella.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Oops, I didn't mean to be an advantage.
Damn, y'all are insightful as fuck. You're like, Alec seems a lot more confident now. Not sure why, but, like, definitely more confident.
Like, in a good way?
You can't tell yet if it's in a good way or not.
Okay.
But just, like, Alec is just exuding confidence right now.
Like, walking with his chest puffed out.
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, he's standing taller.
He has no reason to be, which is what you find weird.
Well,
Yeah.
this is like the third combat in a row he's walked away from, so
That
there's
is fair.
He did be passed out.
He did
But he
also,
didn't die.
as an FYI, he did fail 2 of his death saves.
Wait, you had advantage on those, Libby.
Or at least one of them. At least one of them he failed.
Yeah, for the record, I also failed my 1 death save that I had to make, which was just like, fuck off.
Oh yeah, no,
120.
Alec only failed 1 death save.
Yeah, because one of them was a 4 and a 6.
Yeah, the first one was a 4 and a
Ooh.
6.
How was Obelisk doing on his death saves?
Obelisk had 1 failure.
He 1 failure. He only had to make the 1 though, and then he got fucking possessed. Which was, you know, convenient actually.
So Janth must have wanted to. He wanted us to get back to town. Did he want to possess like the speaker or something?
I would assume.
I mean,
probably something.
I won't spoil, but yeah, someone more influential than Trex.
I was gonna suggest or ask Jill if this is a thing that I can do, cause we did the thing where I asked the spirits and stuff. I wanna like just call up the spirits and gossip about Janth, like what's his fucking deal?
Next time you have some downtime, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess well, we don't have Trex with us to go and negotiate with. I guess Trex maybe he didn't ever really want to negotiate for the kobolds. What should we do with the rest of the kobolds?
We should take him down.
God, violence.
Obelisk kind of frowns and says, if we don't need to kill them, I would rather not. It seems like perhaps if the miners don't bother them, they might not bother the miners.
I don't know if any of the other kobolds can speak common. Did any of them speak common to us? I feel like they did.
They did not speak common to you, no. They spoke in Draconic to each other, and a couple of them yelled at you in Draconic.
That's not to say they don't understand common.
Right.
Well, it's possible that we could convince them to cohabitate with the miners. Perhaps even work with them. But without Jan influencing them as one of their own, I don't know how well that's going to work. And we probably shouldn't send the miners down here unaware.
Perhaps we should go back and try and speak to the bodyguards.
Yes, Zerk and Wolf, was it?
I believe so.
Vought and Zerk, yeah.
Yes. We should go and speak with them. Are you feeling up to it, Obelus?
I've been better, but I won't be getting any better.
I've been better,
so
but I've also been worse.
I've been better, but I don't have any other options aside from just getting out of here. So you know, I think I'm doing all right.
I think you're perfectly fine if you want to stay in the back.
I think it might be good for you to stand back, Obelus, since you're still pretty wounded.
He kind of like huffs a little bit, like a little angry horse.
I don't
But-
think you're any less capable, of course.
No, I understand. You're right.
I'm concerned for your safety.
Thank you, Alriel.
It wasn't intentional, Jill.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. I know you, and that's why.
I just do it without even thinking. Yeah, so I guess we'll go back and try and talk to Zerk and Vought.
Emperor Zerg.
Emperor Zerg.
Alright. You all head back down.
Hello? Vought? Zerk?
They kind of are cowering a little bit, and Vought holds out a dagger very nervously and anxiously and says, "Where's Trex? Why have you come back here without him?
We
Don't come
ran
closer."
I won't come any closer. I'm here to talk. We ran into a creature, and Trex launched himself at it, trying to kill it, and unfortunately, it killed him, and there was a ghost possessing him. A man named Janth?
What?
Yes. The person that we spoke to in Trex's body was not actually Trex. He was being possessed by something else.
No, that can't be true. Trex is our boss. He wouldn't lie to us.
I don't think he was willingly. Whatever was possessing him. Did you notice a change in his personality recently?
Yeah, he when we lived in the cairn, you know, we were all just kind of living there, and then one day when Trex came back, he was so much smarter, and he was, you know, able to lead us here and try and bring us to safety.
Yes. He found something that had a ghost attached to it, and the ghost possessed him. It was the ghost after that point.
I think Obelisk would speak up here and say, the ghost also possessed me for a short time, so I can assure you that Trex was still in his body, but he was not in control. So your boss did not betray you. It was this ghost.
They start tearing up.
Can I have brought the? But it's all fucked up though. I feel bad. Can I?
Yeah,
just
his head did get chomped off.
His head got chomped off, but what if I brought like
Maybe his
the
dagger?
cloak he was wearing, yeah, and his dagger and stuff, and
Like
and
his
gave it back
wings?
to them.
And his wings.
Yeah, and his wings. Can I give them those things?
Yeah, they'll Vought will come up and take them, and they kind of like cradle the items in their hands and are just kind of crying. And they look up at the three of you and they say, well, "What are we gonna do? We don't have our boss anymore. If the miners come back, they're just gonna kill us."
While he was perhaps blowing smoke as the ghost, we could still talk to the speaker and see if they'd be willing to let you stay here, as long as the miners knew that you meant them no harm and
We're
weren't-
really good workers. Here, Zerk.
I'd be
And
happy to
Zerk
have-
pulls out a couple of geodes from their satchel and says, we mined these. We can work.
Would you want to come with us and speak to the leader of the town?
They both nod vigorously.
Okay, well, we'd be happy to escort you.
Yes, come with us. Don't worry. We'll keep you protected.
Thank you. And they kind of cling to Obelis's legs almost, like little children.
Oh.
Wear some like boots.
Wear some like
He
boots.
just fucking has like one hand on each of their little heads.
Very cute.
I'm gonna cry. I love them so much.
They are pure.
We've upgraded pets from Chewingas to kobolds.
Yeah, exactly.
Let them come with us. live in our house. I'll feed them and water them.
And
Take
I
them
will
on
love
walks.
him and squeeze him and pet him and pet him.
I want to pet the kobolds, George.
No.
Oh.
We'll live off the fat of the mine.
The mine. No.
Oh, no.
Oh, we can't. Yeah, so you guys are heading back to town? I'm not gonna make you go back through this
Yeah.
entire mine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Unless, of course, you want to go back through the whole mine.
No, we're good.
Just step by step
I'm
the entire
good.
time. Okay.
What's Alec doing?
He's at like the front of the group. He's like leading them.
Oh. I mean, there's probably nothing ahead of us, but are you sure you want to take the lead, Alec?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
If you're sure.
You grab Rakkus on the way back and head back into town with your two little kobold friends. It takes you about 30 minutes to get back to town. And you guys took 2 short rests, and you... What time was it when you were in there? It is... Let's see.
I like did a lot of mining.
Yeah, it's like the middle of the night at this point.
Oof.
Because you got to level 2 of the mine, or level 1 of the mine at 7 p.m. So I think with 2 short rests and at least...
What, we didn't go in the morning?
No, it was 7 p.m. when you got there.
Oh.
Or no, 5 p.m. when you arrived at the mine, 7 p.m. when you got to level 2. So...
It's probably pretty late in the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at least like 11 o'clock midnight.
Well, perhaps we should rest for the evening before going to town hall in the morning, or we could go and try and see if he will wake up. Sir, what? Would you be fine waiting until morning?
Yeah, is there... where are we gonna sleep?
Oh,
You can stay with us.
yes, of course.
Oh, thanks. We'll be really good roommates, we promise.
I'm sure you will.
I have no doubt that you will be very good roommates.
All right. So
I can't go and get us any food because it's too late. The place will be closed.
Yeah, you're gonna have to eat some of your rations.
Oh no. Well, that's okay.
That's okay. All right. So you all head off to bed.
Snooze.
I imagine Zerk and Vought. Do they want a bed? Do they sleep on the floor?
No, they'll sleep. They'll just take a blanket and huddle up on the floor, curl up together.
Yeah, because Raucus and Obelisk in their room. Raucus usually sleeps on the floor anyway, so there'd be a spare bed if they want it.
I don't know that Rakis would want two kobolds sharing a room with him.
He just sits on the floor and stares at them all night.
Yeah, exactly.
Obelisk just like, they are my guests, Raucus.
I can vouch for them.
Raucus is like, I'll go sleep in the shed with the dogs.
If that's what you
Probably
want,
good.
Raucus.
So while you sleep, can I get a D100 roll from Alec?
Ooh.
Okay.
You want it whispered or no?
Just
Oh,
a
wait,
flat
from
D roll.
everybody
No,
or
just
just
from
from-
Alec. Just from Alec.
Just from Alec.
And no, it doesn't need to be whispered.
I mean, if I just wanted to roll a D100 for fun, right? I could.
Yeah, you could, for sure. Okay.
Very bad roll on the D1.
Uh,
Or very good,
so,
you never
Alec,
know.
Libby, if you could join me in the secrets channel.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I think we're in.
Okay. So, that night, you have a dream. And this dream, you are among the stars. But by among the stars, I mean you are looking out a window at stars as they move past you at an alarming rate. They are whizzing past you faster than you ever thought was possible. Can you roll me a charisma save?
Okay. Do you want me whispered?
No, you can just
Yeah.
roll it out in the open.
All right. Let them.
Let them wonder. Yeah, exactly. Like how Ian does with Call of Cthulhu. Let them wonder what's going on.
Oh,
Okay. You feel like you can't control your body to look around more. So you are just remaining looking at these stars as they go speeding by, and then you hear that beeping that you heard in your mind after that short rest that you've been hearing ever since, like taking a really good look at that crystal, but it seems to be louder and louder and louder until you wake up in the morning.
Ooh, okay.
All right, so we'll head back to game time.
All right.
Hello,
Oh,
friends.
they're back.
We're back.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Welcome back.
You all wake up in the morning nice and well rested.
That's good.
It's great.
How's
Okay.
Alec doing?
I don't know. How is Alec doing?
I think when he stirs awake, he just kind of rubs his face like a whole lot, like he's agitated.
Ariana will get him like a damp cloth.
Oh, he says thank you.
Are you feeling all right?
Well, I'm feeling fine. I just had a weird dream, but do I? Yeah, I just had a weird dream. That's it.
Your hair looks good.
Oh, thank you. He kind of does like a hand wave with his hair, just kind of brushing his fingers through his hair. And he's like, "Thanks." I mean, I already know, but would you could you braid it for me?
Sure. I'd be happy to.
Thank you.
So he's still acting like real confident.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Love that.
Dislike, actually. Very scared.
Why do you all have to be scared? Alec has just finally found his confidence as an adventurer.
He was never
Mhm.
unconfident. I just don't want him to be overconfident.
Yeah, he's fucking saying that he was fine and that he was gonna be at the front of everything and that he's got like 2 hit points. So he needs to cool it, maybe.
Well, yeah, you all are able to get up in the morning.
And we'll go talk to I forgot his name again.
Masthead?
Speaker maced you.
Mace you.
Masthead. That's good though.
Masthead. All right. So yeah, you go talk to Speaker Mace to you. He's, as he told you, in the town hall whenever you want to talk to him. Let me see what the weather's like today.
Cold, is what my guess is gonna be.
Well,
Bright
yeah,
and sunny.
but how cold is it? There's no frickin' sun, my guy.
God.
Never sun. Which, you know, is really great for anyone who has sunlight sensitivity. Okay, so it is normal temperature for the season. There's a little bit of, there's like a light snowfall. So it's around negative 49 degrees Fahrenheit. There's a light snowfall, but no wind. So kind of, in terms of like, you know, despite the fact that it's frigid, kind of idyllic.
I want to introduce the kobolds to the dogs. Just like, because Obelisk is gonna like bring them along for their morning walk while we go over here to the town hall.
Okay.
Would Porkchop let one of them ride him?
Porkchop absolutely would.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna roll a d6. Evens, it's Zerk. Odds, it's Vot. Alright, Zerk is riding Porkchop.
That's very good.
And Vot is holding Obelisk's hand the whole way.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm making a roll. Hold on.
These are adorable children.
I love them.
Exactly, the mighty steed Porkchop.
Magpie likes the kobolds.
Oh, yay!
I did a little wisdom check to see what her vibes were.
What's her
As
vibe
high.
check?
That's her vibe. I did a vibe check for Magpie. She likes the kobolds. She, I bet Obelisk gave them little treats to give to each of the dogs at first, and now Magpie, like, keeps nudging at, Vot's palm, like, do you have any more treats?
Oh. Yeah, Vot is, like, holding onto your hand, and then with the other hand, like, has it on Magpie's head.
Yes!
This trick is what I did with Reese when my dog, when she had like fear aggression for strangers, and when she met Em for the first time, I gave Em like a fistful of treats and was like, okay, you're just gonna lead with this fistful of treats and she's gonna love you forever.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, absolutely. If somebody is ever like, I want to be introduced to Zelda, I'm like, here is a treat.
Here is a treat.
Bribe my dog.
Good dog. Alright, so you head to the town hall.
That we do.
That you do.
That we do.
La 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 la. Okay, so, the town hall in Tourmaline is not, like, anything particularly spectacular. But you do see Speaker Oris Macetu, the half-orc man, speaking with his secretary as you enter the town hall. And he looks up and he says, brave adventurers! Were you able to clear the situation up? Oh, also, hi, Julia!
Hi, Julia. Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid!
Obelisk says we, not necessarily cleared out, but we have some friends here who would like to speak to you. Please be kind to them. They're a little shy.
Zerk and Vought are both gonna kind of like wave from behind you at Oris, who kind of like looks at them a little bit tentatively and not necessarily suspiciously, but very much like waiting for you guys to explain exactly what happened.
The kobolds are looking for a place to live that is warm and out of the cold and the snow, and they are willing to work for the right to live in the mines. They would not interfere with the workers. They're quite good at mining, actually, and like encourages the kobolds to show the speaker their geodes.
Yeah, Zerk like holds out the palm full of geodes, and says, "These for you. We want to work in the mine with the others. Obelisk, go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage."
Yay! Advantage. Persuasion.
Hey, there we go, baby.
Oops, it was accidentally magpie, but that's alright. Thank God for the magpie persuaded. Thank God for that fucking advantage.
Yeah, hell yeah. So Oris kind of looks at the kobolds and looks at you and he says, well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to give them a shot if they're willing to work. He looks at them and he says, you're not going to be mining anything quite yet. We're just going to have you working alongside the miners and see how well you do before we give you any more in-depth jobs. But you can I'll pay for your lodging for the first couple days, so you can get on your feet, and then once you've got some money from your work, I'm sure you can start renting out a place or something. Does that
All these kobolds up by their bootstraps.
yeah? Does that seem amenable to you? And they nod and say, yes, we'll do our best. Thank you so much. And then they look at you three and say, really, thank you so much. And Aura says, I'm gonna have to send a couple of individuals into the mine to ensure that it is all cleared out, take care of everything, get it all back up into shape. But feel free to spend a few days here in Tourmaline if you like. I'll have to go today to check out the mine, so I should be able to give you your payment tomorrow.
When you go to the mine, be careful. There was a strange creature that we ran into, an aberration of some sort. We didn't see any more on our way out, but it could be something coming up from the Underdark.
Well, I shall be sure to keep an eye on it. Well, if you all want to enjoy the rest of your time here in Tourmaline, I shall return tomorrow.
Of course. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you all. And he heads back into his office to go get some paperwork taken care of. And you all are free to spend the day however you wish, with Zerk and Vought as your companions.
I just want to hang out with them.
Yeah, you can do that. You can just hang out with them. What do you guys want to do with them? How do you want to hang out? What kind of activities do you all do?
I want to teach them how to play cards.
Okay.
I want to take them fishing.
Oh, fishing.
That's
Do you
also
have
very
fishing
good.
stuff?
No, I'll rent it.
Okay.
I can pay for it if
I mean,
necessary.
you can buy fishing stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not strong enough to carry it.
We can put it on the sled.
Okay. I'll buy fishing stuff, we'll keep it on the sled, and I'll fish with these kobolds, and then we'll teach them how to play cards.
Okay. So if you actually want to go fishing, there are rules for fishing.
Mini game.
Fishing,
Fishing,
minigame. I would come
minigame.
along for fishing.
Yeah,
So let me see how much fishing tackle is here in.
Can I also change those, the term, oh, excuse me.
Meow.
The gems I found for gold.
Yeah, we can handle that in a second. You're gonna have to try and convince someone to pay full price, but.
Okay.
I mean, of course he can. He's the most confident he's ever
He's
been.
so confident.
That's
yeah.
so true.
That's true.
I don't know how much fishing tackle is. Let me look that up. There's no actual technical named shop in Tourmaline, so I'm just gonna say you're able to buy this. Fishing tackle 5e.
I think it's on the Legend Keeper somewhere, but I
Yeah.
don't remember where.
Okay, so it is 1 gold piece for a set of fishing tackle, and it weighs 4 pounds.
Cool, I'll pay that.
Okay.
I'll also pick some up.
Okie dokie. So, if you would like to fish, you will need to make a roll. Where is fishing? It says page 11. That's not on there. There it is. Okay. So you need to make a survival check to see if you catch anything within the hour.
I was hoping it would be survival.
I'm not good at survival.
Oh, I was like, hell yeah, survival.
I did okay.
Hey! Surprisingly, Obelisk catches a fish, but, or Obelisk hooks a fish. Alrion does not so this is after an hour of fishing. So Obelisk, you hook a fish, but you need to make an athletics check to try and reel it out of the water.
Ah, now I'm good at athletics. I'm good at athletics.
Very good, yeah.
Oh boy, hold on. H-I-J-K. Knucklehead trout.
Got a fucking knucklehead. Hades.
The trout got a 21, so it struggled, but you managed to pull that fish out there.
That's a strong trout.
Yeah, it's a very strong trout. You managed to hook and catch a fish.
Beginner's luck.
No, well done, Obelisk.
So I think there's actually also, I have a thing for being able to see how good the fish is that you caught. Knucklehead. Fishing, there it is. Fishing PDF. Okay, so I will roll a d10 to see the kind of fish that you got. Alright, you caught an average male fish.
Is it called just average male?
There's
average male
there's
fish.
there's
You know,
baby,
like all
there's
of the,
average
like-
male, average female, prize male, and then the king knucklehead.
The king knucklehead.
Oh no, king knucklehead is the title that you get if you catch 5 prize knucklehead trout
Oh my god. Now I
in
want
a
to
competition.
do this.
In a competition.
Oh, I want to be king knucklehead.
So you can sell the fish for 5 copper pieces, or you can use it to cook.
I'll cook the fish.
Hell yeah,
I
nice
can cook the
nice
fish.
lunch.
And I give the bones to the dogs to have fun with.
Oh, nice. Good for the dogs.
Yeah.
Very crunchy.
Do Vought or Zerk feel like trying to fish?
Oh yeah, I guess they should. Let me pull up kobolds.
Try fishing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alec is gonna be really confident about it. He's gonna be like, watch this. He's probably never fished in his life, actually. but
Let me show you how it's done.
So they both hook fish. Surprisingly, they don't have very good strength though. 3 and 12. 5 and 3. Okay. They both manage to hook and pull fish. Alec, you do not manage to hook a fish, unfortunately.
Aww.
he looks really fierce. Like, I don't understand.
Obelisk is very impressed by the kobolds.
Yeah, Zerk gets a baby trout. And Vought gets 6. An average male as well. So an average male knucklehead trout is anywhere between 25 to 40 pounds.
That's big.
Apparently.
That's huge.
Why
If
are
it was 40
knuckleheads?
pounds, it's probably as much as the kobold weighs.
I know. They're big
Can we?
fish.
Is there? Can we do a little flavor where like Obelisk is holding on to the bottom of the of like the pole so that they
Oh my
can,
god, yes.
so that it doesn't, so that they can hook it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yay.
Ariana is over with Alec and's like, don't worry, I didn't hook one either. Sometimes they just don't bite.
Yeah, those knuckleheads, they're finicky bastards.
Upset. He was like, I just wanted to impress you.
I am impressed.
So you also want to teach them how to play cards, you said.
Yeah.
What
I
kind
would
of
love
card
to
game
do
are you
that.
teaching them?
Poker. No.
Strip poker.
Did you
I
say
always
strip
say,
poker?
no, we're not playing strip poker with the children.
They're not children.
They're
They're
small.
little.
They're little.
Just because they're little doesn't mean that they're...
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. That's a whole thing on Twitter right now. We're not talking about it.
Oh no. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'll get into it out of game.
I still, every time I think about this, about like Obelisk playing cards with Thrakus and shit, I envision it being Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, you know what? Let's canonically make there be a trading card game in the Forgotten Realms.
Yes!
What do we want to call this trading card game?
Oh man, I want to think of a really good name.
Do we want it to be like more anime or more fantasy?
Fantasy.
Okay.
Chat, you can also weigh in if you have ideas on the Forgotten Realms TCG. Not the canon one that Magic the Gathering is putting out, but this fictional trading card game that we are now inserting into our campaign.
Card terminology. Wait, like Three Dragon Ante is already something, right?
Three Dragon
Isn't there
Ante is a type of card game. It is
Like
not.
dragons.
It's not a trading card game. It is like a
yeah. I just
a
saw the
gambling
word.
game.
I'm looking at a glossary of card game terms, and I saw ante, and I was like, oh, ante is a good word, but there's already one.
Yeah, and then
so.
Baldur's Bones is one that's specific to Baldur's Gate, and that's just blackjack.
How about we invent a game called Dugan's Hold'em?
God damn it.
All right, Ian, you've done it again. You slippery bastard. So this is a TCG specific to Icewind Dale called Dugan's Hold'em.
Oh my god.
Alright, so you're gonna teach him how to play Dugan's Hold'em.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me...
Knights of the Realm is the other thing that I thought of as a name.
Yeah, I think that would also be good. Shit.
The specific mention or some shit.
Oh, the Dugan's Hold'em expansion to Knights of the Realm.
Fuck yes. Alright, Dugan's Hold'em is the Icewind Dale expansion to Knights of the Realm. can't believe this is what we're doing.
I'm obsessed with this.
Night.
We gotta mix all the different kinds of rules.
Jill, you haven't played enough of FF8 to have gotten to this yet, but there is a card game in FF8, and you can just press the square button like next to anybody and play a game with them, and so that's what I'm going to do in this game now.
Incredible. So we're basically turning this into The Witcher as well, because I know that's a mechanic
It's
in The
Gwent
Witcher.
time.
All right, so go ahead and since you're teaching them how to play, I'm gonna say roll. What skill do you want to roll to see how well you teach them how to play?
Let's see. I feel like it could be a performance check,
Okay.
or it could be an insight check. Of like, insight would be more, trying to explain the rules in like a smart way, and performance would be more like, watch me do this, like.
I'll say
I don't know.
do performance then.
Okay. Oh, and I just normal, not advantage.
Yeah, you're able to mostly teach them how to play. They're still a little fuzzy on the rules. Like when you play against them, they're misinterpreting some of the way that the rules were explained. But overall, they get the gist.
Very good for your first time.
Thank you, Mr. Obelisk, sir. Thank
no,
you for
Mr.
teaching
is
us.
necessary. Just Obelisk is fine. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Like, whispers conspiratorially. Maybe one day you'll be good enough to take on Rakkus.
He scares me.
He scares me a little bit too.
But he also looks really strong, so I see why you like having him around.
He's very strong. He's a lot nicer than he looks, but don't tell him I said that.
They both put their fingers to their lips and they kind of shush themselves like, yeah, absolutely, we won't say anything.
I'm gonna die. I love them so much.
Hope no one hurts them.
Yeah.
So you have, is there anything else you guys want to do with them for the day?
I can't think of a legitimate reason to stack them on top of each other and put them in a large coat, so no.
That is how they will move about through the town, though.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Now that they have a job, they're gonna be like, well, we have to assimilate into this town, so we have to sit on each other's shoulders and walk around like we're one person.
Holy shit. Vincent Adultman.
Vincent Adultman. Yeah, is there anything else you want to do with them?
I think we've had a fun-filled day with them.
Yeah.
All right. So you all turn in for the night. They're gonna stay with you for one more night. Since
Do you wanna chat with Alec?
yeah, any sort of chats or anything that you want to do before you head off to bed, go for it.
So Alec, have you taken another look at that crystal?
Oh no. I haven't, but I don't think I have to ask around about what it is because I think I'll figure it out eventually.
I mean, isn't asking around how you would figure it out?
I mean, I can do it myself. I can figure it out. I think I can figure it out. I've done so much mining, and it's just I know it's there. I'm almost there. I can figure it out.
Like they laugh, almost thinking that he's joking. Do you have like books you're going to look at, or?
He pauses and he's like, "No, I mean, I think I'm very confident I can figure this out on my own.
I mean,
I'm a smart guy. I can do it."
I know you're a smart guy, but it's okay to need help with something.
Well, I don't see what's the rush in figuring it out right now. I can.
There's no rush. You can take your time.
I mean, if you want me to, I can take another look and maybe I'll figure it out right now and see what figure out what it is. Maybe I've seen this before.
Maybe something will come to you.
Yeah. Let's see. And he takes it out.
Can I take a look with him?
Yeah, if he's taking it out of his bag, you can look at it with him. You notice it's kind of glowing a little bit.
Oh. It's phosphorescing a little bit.
Isn't it beautiful?
It really is.
I guess can I do another investigation?
Sure.
Can I also?
Yeah, absolutely. Ariane, you've never seen a crystal like this before. It is glowing just faintly. It seems to have like dim light for 5 feet, bright light for 5 feet.
Yeah.
But other than that, just from looking at it, you really can't tell. It just looks like a normal crystal, except for the fact that, like, weirdly it's glowing, and you have never seen something like it before.
Does it have any vibes?
No,
Okay.
not to you.
I won't insight check the crystal then.
He's just like, should I make it into a necklace? I think
God,
I
it's
should.
a huge necklace, huh?
Oh yeah, it was really big. I forgot about that. My mind went back to thinking it was like a little thing.
How big is it? Like golf ball size?
It's palm-sized.
Palm-sized.
So like
Palm-sized.
an orange or a small grapefruit, perhaps.
Wow.
An orange or a small grapefruit.
Maybe like a peach, an apple, just fruit size, basically.
Okay. That's really impressive.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's really impressive that you were able to get that out, Alec.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. You know what? Yeah, it was. It was great. He goes. I'm I'm a lot stronger than I look. I can't.
Fucking not. You're not. It's a lie.
I can't do this. Sorry.
No, you're good.
He's just like he's not laughing. I'm laughing. He says, I'm a lot stronger than I look.
Orion does their best to keep a straight face and says, I know how strong you are.
Oh. Hello.
Oh my god.
Hello.
He's definitely taking that as like a saucy tone. So he puts his gem away.
We'll move on.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Were there any
Are
other
y'all
scenes
gonna
you...
fuck?
Seriously, right in front of my salad?
In front of my salad?
Are there any other scenes you guys want to do before we wrap up?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I will. I would like to talk to Obelisk too.
Okay.
So sometime later, Ariane will go to Alec and not Alec, Obelisk and Rockus's room, like knock on the door.
Come in.
Yeah, pat Zerk and Vaught on the head as they enter.
My sons. My two children.
They're very good. We'll anytime we pass through here, we'll have to visit them. We'll have to visit
Absolutely.
both of you.
They give you big nods and smiles and say, "Yeah, absolutely. Do you need privacy? We can leave.
No, that's okay.
Okay, we'll just sit here." And they're playing Dugan's Hold'em.
Yes.
Yes. Good.
Practicing
Our
their
children.
skills.
Um. Uh. I, I'm a little concerned.
Concerned about what? Something I've done?
No. No. Alex just acting a little different.
Ah, yes, I noticed.
And that crystal is glowing now. I don't remember whether it was before, but
Yes, generally things that glow tend to have some sort of magical property.
right. And whenever I asked about it, he would get very squirrely. He
Uh,
didn't. He didn't want to ask for help about it. He didn't want to show it to anyone else. It just it it did the gem itself didn't give me any bad vibes, but that gives me bad vibes.
it does seem unlike Alec.
It does. And
I
if he's just decided to act a little differently, that's good for him. Um, but it just seems an odd coincidence.
well, if it's acting similarly to how he was acting in the mine, then it's not particularly good for me because I need to be able to make sure that he doesn't just throw himself into things.
Right. I do not want him walking at the front of the group.
I don't either. And yet here we are.
Right.
I I what what do you think I can do to help the situation?
They kind of sigh and like their shoulders fall a bit. I don't know.
Aw.
I just felt like I needed to talk to someone about it because didn't want to think I was just that it was just in my head.
He like puts his arm around their shoulders and gives them a little shoulder hug and says, "You can always talk to me, Arion."
I never doubted it, Dominus.
Gives
Thank
them a
you.
smile.
Uh, do you have any experience of anyone that you've traveled with getting attached to something, perhaps unintentionally?
Is
Any
there
idea of how to approach it?
a role I could do, Jill, to see if I have anything?
I mean, that's your backstory kind of deal. That's up to you, man.
I nothing that I can think of. And he kind of takes his little carved stone out and says, uh, "This is something that is bound to me, and that nobody else could use it. It is something that I was gifted and so only I can use. But uh, it's never been something that's compelled me to use it or made me act any differently."
Right. I don't I don't want to say he's been cursed or something, but it's just I don't know. He feels off.
Would you like me to speak to him?
Um if we could convince him just to have somebody else look at it. But I mean, we don't really have anybody to look at it here anyway. Perhaps if we get back to Bryn Shander and maybe have Danica look at it,
Aye, that's true.
I think that might be a good course of action. Just say that we need to head to Bryn Shander, just check back in, get some time at his home, and
We can maybe convince him to let Danica take a look at it.
I think that sounds very reasonable.
Alrion brightens, knowing to have knowing that they now have a plan, like
Yeah.
a course of action, and she gives Obelisk a big hug.
Aw, he gives them a big hug back.
And I like that the height difference puts like their head like right at his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Like lean their head on him. Thank you, Obelisk. I feel a lot better.
I'm glad to be of help. I wish that I had more to say than simply keep an eye on him and we'll talk to Danica, but you're not you're not crazy. It's I've noticed it too.
Thank you. And they they turn to Raucus as they turn to leave, and like, thank you. I know you didn't. You were mostly listening, but listening helps.
I love it.
Fuck. Very good. All right.
I'm sure he nods and goes, "Humph."
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say I can't do AJ's but definitely that grumble that Rackus always does. All right. So I would love to end this session seeing if Alec has another dream that night.
Yay.
So Alec, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Right.
All right. Let's see. All right. Pop on in that secrets chat with me, Libby.
All right.
Howdy, howdy.
Whoa.
All right. So, you are back in that same by that same window, where you see the stars moving past you at a frightening pace. Go ahead and give me a charisma save.
Cool.
All
It's
right.
a big one.
Yeah, with a 23, you're able to have a little bit of control of yourself in the dream. You realize, like, okay, I've been here before. This is definitely a dream. So you're looking out this window, but you're like basically face pressed up against the window, so you can't really see your surroundings. So you can. What would you like to do? You have control of your body.
Okay. Can I look behind me?
Sure. You turn to look behind you, and your brain cannot comprehend what you are seeing, essentially. It looks like metal and lights flashing in crystals that are embedded into this silvery metal. There's a door in the back there that doesn't seem to have any sort of handles or latches. It's just a paneled door with a crevice in the center of it going down. And that's what's behind you. Give me another charisma save. And then that beeping comes into your mind louder and louder and louder, and you wake up the next morning.
All right.
Trying to. Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. So with that, I think we're gonna wrap it up for the night. What do you guys say?
Okay.
Did we level up?
Okay.
Do you level up? No, you do not.
Aw.
You have to complete 2 big missions in order to level up.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
So
we've
you are
completed
halfway.
one.
You are halfway
We're
to level up.
halfway.
All right. So thank you guys in the chat and in the viewers for joining us today. I hope you guys had a good time listening in, hanging out with us. We had a great time as well.
I had a good time.
Yeah. Had a good
Yeah,
time.
had a great time.
Yeah.
So, if you are interested in joining our Discord, you can come hang out with us in Discord in between sessions. We post a lot about character stuff. We post about some really cool art that our folks do. We talk about the game. We talk about other things like video games, movies, whatever, all sorts of stuff. Real fun place to hang out. And if you are a viewer, you can get access to our questions for the crew chat, where I am going to be compiling questions for eventually doing a little Q&A with me and the crew about just, things about the characters, things about the story, that sort of stuff. So if that
Maybe
interests
that's
you...
what you could do. We could do one of those instead of a Jill fact if you don't want to think about Jill facts.
Oh,
We
that
we
could be
could do one of
something,
those
yeah.
at the top of the sessions.
That could be something. So yeah, if you want to come join us in Discord, I hope that link works. If not, somebody please tell me in in chat. If you are trying to join and it is not working, just let me know. If you want to follow us on social media, our social medias are there on this page here. In terms of credits, we use a lot of supplements. They are all listed there, and in our video on demand, which I will post on YouTube, there will be links to all of the DMs Guild or actual storefronts where you can buy these supplements for yourself. Our virtual tabletop is Roll20 Plus. Our party token art is done by Scout and Libby. Our maps are done by the Rime of the Frostmaiden module for Roll20, as well as some maps are 2-minute tabletop and dungeon draft. Our static graphics are done with Incarnate, and our Pride logos, which we have up, this will be probably the last day because, Pride Month is almost over, but our Pride logos are done by Dottie Vox. I'll have a link to their storefront as well where you can pick them up yourself. They are free with just a requested donation, so go check them out. Token creator is rolladvantage.com/tokenstamp, and we use Legend Keeper for our wiki and notes. Check out Legend Keeper, great program. It's in beta, but it is absolutely a wonderful program to use for any sort of world building and note-taking, that sort of thing. We use it for all of that for this campaign. And he is working on a way to make it, public-facing without people being able to edit, so eventually we will be able to have a link to our Legend Keeper so folks can see what we got there. What else do I need to cover before we leave? Is there anything else? Hey, nobody died today.
Yeah.
We
Nobody
broke
died today.
We broke the curse. Thank you again to Julia for rating us earlier. That was so appreciated. I love you very much. Julia is a lovely, great friend of mine who is a wonderful streamer. Go check her out. Give her a follow. She deserves it.
Hey, did you plug the frog pod?
Oh shit, we gotta plug Frog Pod, baby. Yeah, so
Plug the Frog
one
Pod.
last thing that I gotta plug. So Frog Pod. I and AJ, who is not here with us this week, we work on a podcast called Frog of the Week. It is a short form podcast, 2 to 3 minute episodes once a week about a different type of frog. And currently we are entered into a contest for short form podcasting, and if you like Frog of the Week and would like to drop us a vote for People's Choice, there's a link in the chat now to do that. We would super appreciate it. It is a passion project. It is a great time. It is a wonderful little podcast, and I'm just so happy with everything that's been going on with it. So, stand Frog of the Week for good health.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I think that's about it, unless you guys have anything else you want to plug for yourselves. Oh, Scout, why don't you talk about your adoptables?
Oh yeah. Sure. I guess I can put a link in the chat too. I just designed some little adoptables. If there's any artists in our chat or anybody who just likes to have a cute little thing, I designed possums that are based off of cryptids. Currently, long-haired trout has been bought, but the others are all still available. And so if you want a cute little possum that's based on a cryptid, you can go get that. And also, the new season art for Into the Aether, which is another podcast that AJ works on, and I also work on as an artist. The new season podcast cover has gone up, and I did the art, and I think it came out really cool. So
It's
I will also link
gorgeous.
to that.
Yeah, no,
It's
it
very
is
good.
absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
So, but that I think is going to be it for us this week. Thank you everybody who came out to join us. I hope you all have
Thank you.
lovely rest of your evenings, and have great weekends. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. I hope. What is 2 weeks from now?
Yeah.
It's not July 4th, is it?
Oh, you might be moving, right?
I don't know when I'm moving yet. Nope, July 7th.
That's fair.
So, July 7th should be our next stream. If anything comes up, I will be sure to let y'all know. But currently, we'll see you guys again on July 7th, where we will find out, maybe, what the heck is going on with Alec.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, thank you everybody for joining. You have wonderful evenings. Bye!
Thank you.
Goodbye. Goodbye.